to the changeup in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And now a man into scoring position. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Roman Anthony. Now he steps off to reset. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. 1-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Second inning here, no score. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 out. Space is empty. Next to hit, Christian Campbell. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. Man at first, Abraham, odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Trevor Story now. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I accidentally put quick pitch count on. That's what's going on.
Bottom of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That one out to right. Anthony sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a swing and a miss. He's not 4 strikeouts now. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he steps off.
Bro, this dude's so annoying, bro. I don't like playing against Xbox players. They're so strange.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Rafael Devers.
That one outside. And a count 2-1. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And Devers hits that one. Reaching down, makes the catch. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit.
Narvaez.
In the dirt, and a full count now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning, and now it's JT Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher. But if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base. But he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Throw over to Toro. One up, one down. And the pitch. That one's in there, and the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Johan Rojas now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Start of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. And there's the ball.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate.
So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Go ahead run on base. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Misses.
That's the ball.
And the count's even at 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup. As a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher, what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Man at first, one away. Fly ball down the line. Wilson corrals it, and there's 2 down. Christian Campbell, the next to hit.
Second baseman, Christian
Ref
Campbell.
Snyder off of first with 2 away. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So up next, Abraham Toro. Here's Story now.
Batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
The 1-1. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throw over to Toro, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
7.
Trey Turner at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count. 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
So Trey goes down on strikes. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 2 outs. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Anthony going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jarren Duran. And now it's even up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Devers now. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting. Catcher,
Now at the plate, Carlos Narvaez.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 99, Taijuan Walker.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Real Muto up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
And that misses. Ball 2.
You know, these Phils, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's out to center field. Ref Snyder on the move. Brings it in. And there's one down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So 2 down now, and here is Weston Wilson. In the air to left center, Durant sizing this one up, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the center fielder, Rob Ref Snyder. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first. And a quick out, number one. And now Roman, an intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. To first, might be two. One at second.
Got him.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six, and now the catcher comes up to him. JT Real Muto.
Real Muto.
Two balls, one strike.
Next offering is outside.
All day, he's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-2 now.
Counts full.
Stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's the third baseman. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Full count.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Johan Rojas will hit next. On the ground to third. Meyer to first, and that is that. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball two.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very...
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Stepping in, Abraham Toro. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out. Here's Trevor Story. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. David Hamilton, runner on first. With one down for him.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Tanner Banks.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now batting Jarren Duran. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Inside.
That one missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. And that's too high, ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Toro, the lead runner, out at second. Duran at first, 2 out of the inning. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, bases full. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68, Jordan Romano.
Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. The 1-1. That one ripped. Lunges, got it. Trey Turner now.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Turner tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
I think he's on the Dodgers.
Turner runs. Pitching for a strike.
You got to
throw there. Safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Toro. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Now batting.
Here comes Alec Bohm. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Luis Guerrero gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep.
Runner takes off. One attempt misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Now Now he steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And that's downstairs and outside.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike, 95. That one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now
So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Ball to strike. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was
2
sitting
balls,
off speed
2
there.
strikes.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Next pitch inside.
Ball 2.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Bunch it towards the mound. Throw over to Toro, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Batting, catcher,
Here comes Real Muto.
Real Muto. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 5, Bryson Stott.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Justin Wilson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. 1 down. Now the third baseman.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Stop. Leads off first with 1 away. Trying to move him over here. Campbell throws to first in time.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stop. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position.
For the Red Sox, number 77.
On the ground to short, Hamilton. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. So, man aboard, David Hamilton getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Hit in the air, left field. Marsh makes the grab. 1 away. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
2-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is
That's
low.
ball 3.
Throw, save.
1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. And a foul ball. And there's 2 down. So the Red Sox down to their final out. Rafael Devers now at the plate. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. But it's the center fielder who gets there, and that'll do it.
I can never beat the Phillies.
Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your San Diego Padres.
just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Randy Vasquez.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And now, Jaron
Leading off
Duran.
the afternoon for Boston, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Fastball for a strike. And we're underway. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time.
Are you shitting me?
Play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now it's Devers at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone.
Wow.
Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Now here is Carlos Narvaez. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. And that's just foul. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And with two down, the Red Sox.
The third baseman,
The early lead. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
No ball, 2 straight.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, it's Walker Buehler.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Luis Ariz stands in. Down the right field line. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now Machado up here. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
First
One
offering
ball,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball one. Arise stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Sit down.
The shortstop.
Here's Bogarts now.
Bogart.
In the dirt. Fought off foul. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground, right side. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now Christian Campbell. Vasquez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The rise. The tag, and he's out.
He's out.
And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into center. Dives and makes the catch.
Batting it, the first baseman, Abraham.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play?
The replay was so good, he's invisible.
Made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
What the hell?
Batting none, the shortstop, Trevor.
Runner at first with two away.
Yo,
Trevor
what's going
Story
on?
comes up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up foul and a
Did he
play
just
off to the
licks
right
on the
side.
field?
That'll
What
find
the
that
hell was that?
stands. And a strike on the outside edge. And there's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
He's safe.
Yes, sir.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Smoked into left field, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third.
Yes, sir.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, two outs. And here is Devers.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Story, the lead runner at second. Durant on at first with 2 now.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
Ooh, I'm heating up.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Buehler winds and fires. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Next for the Padres, Jose Iglesias. That one misses, and that's ball 1. There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field, and the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Buehler deals. Inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. The throw in. The tag out. But 1 run scores, and we have a tie ball game. And now it's Elias Diaz. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that's downstairs. 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
the
getting
Boston,
started.
the right
Here's the
fielder,
Boston
number
cleanup
19,
hitter, Roman Anthony. That's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Marcelo
Now
Meyer
the
up
third
next for the Red
baseman,
Sox.
Marcelo
He's 0 for 1.
Meyer.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Fastball is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Now it's going to be Christian Campbell. Grounded out his first time. That's too low. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's outside. Foul ball. 2 outs, base. Is empty. The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rafaela makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Luis Arias.
Outside low, ball 1. And another ball. And that's in the dirt. Ball 3. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's outside. 1-2 to count.
2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Arise, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Buehler fires. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts swings through that one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging on the
Sit your ass down.
That K is his third of the game. On to the fourth.
Leading
now
off
here is Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
There's the strike. Rafaela measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Trevor Story. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jarren Duran.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Cut on and missed.
No
Good
ball.
change up right there. And it's 0-1. Base knock center field. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Devers in the box now. Takes strike 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out.
Getting the hits.
Bottom of the 4th.
Not getting no runs.
Now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
Walker Buehler will go back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Story sends it over to first.
Now
leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Jose Iglesias.
Iglesias in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. again to swing and a miss. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning. Around second now, going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. And he's back into third ahead of the throw.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach Kelly.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 outs. Hey! Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make
what?
happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Fernando Tatis Jr. hit here. He's already homered here in this one.
Junior.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This one in the air. Bogarts pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting,
Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell.
Number 56. Jeremiah.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Rada.
Just missed. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Meyer at second. Campbell at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arraez.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Justin.
And that one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit. You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball. And that just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Popped up left side, and it falls.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jackson Merrill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And that one gets past the catcher. Arraez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And it's caught for the out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. 3rd out.
Sit that ass down.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Estrada back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and makes the grab. And there's one away. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. That's in there. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jarren Duran. And downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And that is out of play. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Diaz on to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. Bottom of the 6th at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. That one fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias. Now pitching for Boston, number 83, Brennan Bernardino.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. And he chases that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated
Gavin
hitter.
Sheets.
Popping that ass
Next
down.
up for the Padres. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Top of inning number 7. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. Estrada goes 6'1", 185 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
And that's down and away. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss
1 ball.
as he
1
was out
strike.
front that time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that
1
fastball
ball,
right
2
by
strike.
him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for
That's
this
the ball.
guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fastball is outside. 2 down,
3-2.
nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Meyer, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it.
Yikes.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And here's the
Padres,
catcher,
the
Elias
catcher,
Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Out to short. Throw over to Toro. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for
So
the
with 1
Padres,
down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Win
He's
Sanity
already homered in this
PR.
game.
What's good? How you doing?
Junior.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. All tied up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball.
I'm getting used to this new update. Hasn't kicked in yet.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's
whoa,
off the
whoa.
second base bag. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Really nice job
Wow,
of two-strike
off
hitting in
the
that area.
bag.
Now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Runner takes off. Line drive, that's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Machado. In the air, left field, down the line. And it is out of here. A 3-run shot, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one.
Oh,
I tell you,
damn.
just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Wow.
And here is Jackson Merrill. And it's fouled away.
Wow. This guy just cleared the stadium on me.
Next offering is fouled back.
Wow.
Here's the 0-2. Right through there. Got him. That's the second out. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, there's nothing to watch here. This guy just cleared a whole entire stadium on me.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This dude just cleared a whole entire stadium on me. I don't know how I feel about that.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And here is Christian Campbell.
You know what? I can't even be a hater.
Campbell.
Yeah, I'm tempted to clip that for him because that's how mammoth of a home run that was. I'm not gonna lie. That's over the top, like the third deck.
Just off the outside edge.
What the hell?
It's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Oh.
And that one fouled off. Just missed. The Padres leading by 3. And
My
we're at
game
the top of
plan's
the 8th.
over with. I have nothing.
Ground ball left side.
Got nothing.
Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Destroyed my day.
Toro.
First pitch just misses.
Yo,
Hammer,
come on. I want him to knock that pitcher in the head. Give me another pitch
in
the head highlight.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on
111.
time.
God damn.
Swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Story now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it
Like
for the
he
inning.
threw my whole life off. Like,
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
I got no response. I'm just gonna.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Gracefully
Number
take it off.
77.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That home run really hurt my feelings.
Out to short. Story sends it over to first. One up, one down.
Now
Jose
batting, the left
Iglesias
fielder,
will hit
Jose
next. 1 for 3.
Iglesias.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pitching like that. One
2
inning,
down, base is
just
empty.
shut
Kevin
whole life
Sheets
off.
getting
Crazy.
ready to hit.
That's baseball.
And a
That's a ball.
fastball misses outside for a
Hopefully
ball.
this is not a
And
sign
that's
of what's
ball
going to
1.
happen today, because I need that sweep against the Yankees.
And that skips in the dirt.
We're kind of cooking right now.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there.
Gracious. That should do something.
And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third.
What kind of field is
And
this,
his
bro?
third hit of the game is a triple.
What kind
Having
of
himself
field
a
is
really
this?
nice game at the plate. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the
What kind of
computer, what was
field
the
is
exit
this?
velocity? This time 106.
Diaz now in the box.
No
Comes
ball.
up
1
empty
strike.
with a swing there. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rafaela makes the play. And that is the third out of the
You
inning.
got to try to get into that open space in the outfield.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one.
I
And
feel like
now Jaron Duran. That one at triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
One of them weak ass 100-mile fastballs. Some shit's weak.
Fights that
Shit
one
is
away. And
weak.
the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he
Maybe not
struck
that.
him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
I'll give you that.
Devers, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. And Devers hits that one. Hooks it right
What?
out. 2 away now.
As good as he's seeing
That's
the
a
ball
good
out of the
swing.
pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Narvaez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball.
Oh,
1 strike away.
boy.
Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Welcome
Well,
back
this was
to
a
one.
tightly played game.
2 losses. That motherfucker right there. The 7th inning. One inning changed the whole game. That's crazy. Roman 1 for 3 with a walk. Not too exciting. But I'll be back on in 12 hours. 12 hours. 3 a.m.